You've been told that masturbation in old age is embarrassing, selfish, even risky. But here's what no one ever says. If you stop touching yourself completely after 60, your penis doesn't just sit idle. It starts to decline. Blood vessels constrict. Nerve endings dull, and without regular arousal, your body slowly forgets how to create a natural erection, not because you're old, but because use equals function. You stop using it. You start losing it. This isn't about lust. It's about circulation, hormone signaling, prostate health, even the quiet confidence of feeling like a man in your own skin. So if you've been avoiding it because it feels shameful or undignified, I'm going to show you what the science actually says. The truth is, this private habit might be the most respectful thing you can do for your performance, your health, and your masculinity. If this hits home, type 1 in the comments right now. If it doesn't, type 0. I want to know where you stand. No judgment either way. And if you're tired of sugar-coated advice, if you want raw, unfiltered men's health insights, the kind most doctors are too uncomfortable to talk about, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. Every week I share science-backed ways to protect your erections, boost your energy, and stay sharp, strong, and sexually alive well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. This isn't hype. It's your comeback. Let's call him David. 68 years old, strong handshake, sharp mind, and for most of his life, proud that he never needed habits like masturbation. He thought it was something only lonely men or teenagers did, a private act beneath a man of his stature. When David came to see me, I'm Dr. Mark, a practicing urologist for over 25 years. He wasn't looking for advice on pleasure. He was desperate because, for the first time, he couldn't get a firm erection. His penis felt different. Softer, smaller, almost unrecognizable. No matter how much he wanted intimacy with his wife, nothing worked. Most men believe erections just fade with age. But the truth is harsher. Your penis is made of smooth muscle and blood vessels. When you stop using them, they weaken, shrink, and scar, just like a leg that never moves will waste away. Masturbation, especially after 60, isn't about teenage urges. It's about maintenance. It keeps your pipes open, nerves firing, and tissue oxygenated. David hadn't touched himself in over 15 years, not because he didn't want to, but because he thought it was beneath him as a married man. That decision slowly stole his ability to perform, whether alone or with a partner, and it almost broke the confidence that made him feel like himself. This hidden truth is what most men don't hear. Ignoring your body's need for stimulation isn't noble, it's risky. It's the difference between fading quietly and fighting back to reclaim your health, your performance, and your masculinity. The silent enemy here is penile disuse atrophy. This isn't some urban legend. It's a medical reality that too many men never hear about. When you stop stimulating your penis, whether through sex or masturbation, your body reduces the release of nitric oxide in that tissue. That's the chemical messenger that tells your blood vessels to relax and flood the penis with blood. Without it, tiny microscars start forming. Blood flow slows, and nerve endings lose their sensitivity. That's why men who go years without sexual activity often find that, even when they're mentally aroused, their body just doesn't respond. The connection between your brain, nerves, and penis weakens from neglect. It's like a phone line left unplugged for too long, the signal fades. But there's more. Your prostate isn't just sitting there passively either. Regular ejaculation flushes out old fluid, clears the ducts, and reduces inflammation. Without this natural cleansing, your risk of prostatitis and other prostate problems rises. What makes this silent enemy so dangerous is how quietly it attacks. No pain, no early warning signs. One day, you wake up and realize the erections you took for granted are gone. And when smooth muscle tissue is replaced with scar tissue, no pill, no pump, no fantasy can restore what you've lost naturally. This is why ignoring your body's need for regular stimulation isn't just about pleasure. It's about survival. It's about protecting the very tissue and function that define your masculinity, your confidence, your life as a man. Here's the good news. You can reverse much of this damage and prevent more from happening. You don't need pills or risky procedures. I tell my older patients this simple, 3-step approach because it works. Step 1. Commit to regular sexual stimulation, at least 2 to 3 times a week. This can be with a partner or solo. Think of it as physiotherapy for your penis. It keeps nitric oxide flowing and blood pumping, preventing those tiny scars from forming and keeping your tissue healthy. Step 2. Support your erections with circulation-boosting nutrition. Drink plenty of water daily. Eat a handful of walnuts or Brazil nuts for healthy fats and selenium, and add dark leafy greens like spinach or kale to your plate for natural nitrates. These foods prime your blood vessels and keep circulation strong. Step 3. Add a gentle pelvic floor routine. Simple Kegel exercises, tightening the muscles you'd use to stop urinating. 3 sets of 10 reps, twice a day. This strengthens the muscles that support your erections at the base of your penis, improving firmness and control. Put these 3 steps together, and you're not just maintaining function, you're actively rebuilding it. I've seen men in their 70s regain spontaneous morning erections within weeks of starting this routine. This isn't just about pleasure or performance, it's about keeping your manhood alive and feeling like yourself again. You don't have to accept decline as inevitable. With consistent care, you can reclaim the strength, confidence, and intimacy you thought you'd lost. It starts with simple habits, but the impact lasts a lifetime. Here's what happens when you follow this plan. By day 7, you'll start to notice more frequent warmth or fullness in your penis, even without direct arousal. That's your blood flow returning, the first sign your body is healing. By day 14, your erections, whether during masturbation or with a partner, will feel firmer, last longer, and respond faster to touch. Your body is reconnecting to sensations it forgot. By day 30, sensitivity improves significantly. Spontaneous morning erections may come back, and with them, a renewed sense of confidence. You'll feel more alive, more in control of your body and your manhood again. This isn't theory. I've seen these results with hundreds of men in my practice. Your penis is a living organ. Treat it like one, and it will respond. Ignore it, and you risk losing more than function. You risk losing what makes you feel like yourself. The most dangerous mistake you can make is waiting until it's too late. You notice things slipping, feel embarrassed, and instead of taking action, you avoid the problem altogether. Every month you go without proper stimulation and blood flow, the damage deepens and it gets harder to recover. This isn't something to ignore or push aside, it's your body sending a warning. Don't wait for a crisis to force your hand. Start now. Even small, consistent habits, just a few minutes a few times a week, can turn everything around. Taking control today means protecting your strength, your confidence, and your manhood for tomorrow. You're not broken. You're not past your prime. You're a man whose body needs regular, respectful care to keep working the way it's meant to. Masturbation in old age isn't about fantasy or shame. It's about health, circulation, and protecting the very core of your masculinity. If you've been avoiding it because you thought it was inappropriate, I hope you now see it for what it really is, a form of therapy for one of your most important muscles. Here's my challenge. This week, take ownership of your body again. Start small. Notice how you feel. Give your penis the same respect you give your heart, your back, or your legs. If this video opened your eyes, like it. Share it with a friend who needs to hear this truth. Comment, "I'm taking charge," below, and subscribe for more real men's health advice. No shame, no filters, just the facts you deserve. You are not alone. You are far from done. This is your moment to reclaim your strength, your confidence, your manhood.